how are you doing today? So MakeupGeek Cosmetics recently came out with some highlighters, and I love Marlena and I love highlighters, so I had to give them a try. I got the porcelain bundle. They do come in singles for $20 each or bundles for $48, so obviously the bundle is the better deal and that's what I went with. And the porcelain bundle is what I'm going to be reviewing for you guys today, but I'll also be talking about the formula and the longevity, so I assume that it's the same throughout the different highlighters and that there's not inconsistencies, just given like knowing Marlena and how high quality her products are. So hopefully this will help you even if you are darker than me. But I'm going to start off first with the review, and then at the end of the video I will be doing face swatches of all three shades so that you can see how they apply and how they look on the skin and everything like that. So this is what the packaging looks like. It's very shiny. Obviously you can see fingerprints on it, but it is still very sleek as long as you're not holding it up into the light like I am. And I really do enjoy the packaging. I think that it feels high quality. I expected it to be a little bit heavier, but overall it's good. And then it has just the shade on the back. And then on the inside you have the highlighter, which kind of has like a print in it. And then there is a pretty decent mirror also. So the porcelain bundle comes with 2 duochrome highlights and 1 regular highlighter, and the regular highlighter is this shade right here called Glitz, and it is my favorite of the bunch. It is a like beautiful, stunning, amazing pink toned highlight, and I feel like I own some pink highlighters, but I don't own like a really good quality one or like one that I'm just in love with, so I feel like this is pretty unique to my collection. There's what it looks like swatched. It's so pretty. I love Glitz. And also it's worth noting that they look darker in the pan than they show up on the skin. Before I go into the other shades, I do want to mention that the amazing thing about these highlights is that they are kind of taken from their foiled eyeshadow formula, and they work so well on the eyes. So even though it's obviously a highlighter, you can also use them all as eyeshadow. And I have all 3 on my eyes today using them as eyeshadow, so as I go through the shade I'll point out where each one is. But I just have Glitz underneath my brow bone, and it is a really pretty brow bone highlight. I love it. The next shade is Moon Phase. It just looks like this. It's a duochrome. I have this on the inner corners of my eyes. If you can kind of see the bluey purple tint that's going on, it would be this. So here's what this swatch is like. See the blue tint? You can really see it. Like, I do applaud the duochromes for like actually showing up and being that color. They show up really well. The last shade is also a duochrome, and this is Celestial. This is more of a purple tone, and I do have it all over my eyelids today over the NYX eyeshadow like pencil. Oh, actually it's right here. It's in the shade Lavender. It just looks like this. And then I put this all over the top of that, and I think that it looks really, really pretty all over the eyelid. I love it like that. And then I also have this shade on my face today, which like I said, you'll see me apply at the end, but let me show you how this one swatches. See? And there you can see the purple in it. So as far as the formula goes, they are super soft, super pigmented, they're really long wearing. I'll go ahead and insert a clip right now of what Glitz looked like after wearing it for, I believe it was 12 hours and a really good nap where I was like tossing and turning and like had my face all up in the pillow. So you can see how well it stayed on. It stayed on better on one side than the other, and that was because of my nap, but still definitely stayed on really, really great, and I was very impressed by the longevity. Marlena did say that these were not like crazy highlighters and they were more buildable, but in some ways I kind of disagree, because I felt like even with the first layer I had like an intense highlight going on, even though I did use the Anastasia A23 brush, which does pack highlighter on, so that could be why. And then I did 2 layers of each highlighter like during each face swatch or whatever, that way you could really see it. And I've got 2 layers on today, but even after 1 layer, it was still like poppin' hardcore. It's they are very intense highlights. I think that even if you like a buildable highlight, you'd probably have to go in with a like really, what's the opposite of dense? A very like, gosh, what is the opposite of dense? I can't remember right now, but you just have to go into a brush with more movement and that's not packed so tight, and that would probably give you a more natural look for your cheeks, because these pack on really, really well, really fast. The only thing I personally wish was different about this like set or whatever is that I wish there was a really light golden toned highlight, just because that's always my favorite shade, is like golden tone, really light highlights. And I hate when really fair people are put in this box of you're cool toned, because you can be neutral, you can be warm. I always go for the yellow toned foundation, and it's like people always want to think like you're fair, you're white as snow, so you're cool toned. You see, all three shades are cool toned shades, so I wish that even if it was like 2 cool toned and 1 warm toned, that would be nice. Like, I mean, I absolutely love glitz and I see myself wearing that all the time, but these two are just like a little more out there and I don't see myself wearing them like quite as often. So I just wish, hopefully, that she will expand the line and that there will be a golden toned, very fair highlight, because I love the formula. The formula is so nice and so intense, and I'm pretty sure that if she came out with a gold one, it would be like, well, a gold one for my skin tone, it would be like a holy grail for me. I think that glitz is going to be my holy grail pink highlighter, but yeah, I wish that there was a warm toned one. So I think that's all I had to say. They're really good highlights, really good quality. I wasn't expecting anything otherwise, just because I know Marlena puts her heart and soul into her products, and I would definitely recommend picking them up because you're supporting a smaller business. They are all made in America. If that matters to you, they're talc free. So I think that they're a really good deal. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please leave them down below. I am wearing different makeup for each face swatch just because I like to do it on like clean foundation. I don't like to like put powder over my highlight and do another layer of highlight to show you a different highlight. I like to show you the way you would actually wear it. So I do have different makeup on each time. If you want to see the details for that makeup, then you can go to my Instagram at realamygallardo, and I will have the details and like pictures like from each day. But I have chatted way too long. Let's just go ahead and get on into the face swatches.
You are still in my mind. The truth is so hard to find. With all the things that's going on, I lost track, I felt so strong. I got you on my mind, but something's been done wrong. Sometimes I've been thinking of what to make of me and my memories. Sometimes I've been thinking of dreaming of what it could have been besides memories. 'Cause I still need you. By the moonlight, sweeping